Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. Today we're going to do a drugstore makeup look. There's so many beautiful looks out there right now with it being spring. There's so many neon colors, soft pinks, and just really pretty shimmery golds and nice and dewy skin. And I kind of want to do something like that. Let me know if you kind of like this new series that I want to start, just doing like really nice wearable looks that are just going to be in style for spring, summer, winter, or whatever the season may be. And because I kind of have to follow these trends when I'm doing makeup for the models that I work with on a day-to-day basis, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to introduce this to you. So let me know if this is something that you are interested in me continuing. Okay, so the first thing I want to use is this Wet n Wild multi-rose oil. This is so nice. It has like a light scent of roses, and it does have roses kind of floating in the bottom. And then it has like this little dripper, and I really like it because it goes onto the skin really nice. It doesn't leave your skin oily or anything like that. It does absorb quickly, and then it just kind of leaves you with a nice silky finish to the skin. So we do want to have really pretty dewy skin for this look. And this is actually really nice because you could put it on your cuticles, you could put it in your hair, you could put it like on dry elbows. So it is a multi-use. So this is really nice, and it's really inexpensive, and it is a limited edition. I believe it's limited edition, but I think it's still around, and I did pick this up at Ulta. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild. I have not used this in like a really long time, but I remember that I do love it, except it kind of smells like paint. It does still kind of smell like paint, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and take my little favorite brush here at the moment to apply this foundation, and this is a Luxie brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of buff that all over my skin. It might be a little too light, but I don't think so. As you can see, my face looks just really nice and dewy. This cover's really nice too. I remember when this first came out, I was so obsessed with it. I have like a million bottles. And it's fairly inexpensive. It's not fairly inexpensive. It is inexpensive. If you hear snoring, I always say this, but Nina's not in here, the bulldog, because she's the one that snores pretty loudly. But Stella and Mia are right underneath the table. So they're kind of tired. Mia and Stella have been playing all day. I woke up this morning and there was toys everywhere, and I kind of really love that. But they're like worn out, so if they decide to get a little burst of energy and the table starts moving and the camera's moving, it'll happen like right in the middle of a video, I'm sure. Okay, I always like to go underneath the neck. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. Some people say NYX and some people say NYX. What do you guys say? I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to put a little bit on my eyelids. And then I'm going to just drag that down and kind of like bring it out to the side, because I feel like it kind of just lifts everything up and just gives like a really nice brightness. And then I kind of like to drag it down so that whole area just looks nice and bright. This is like one of my favorite looks to do because it's just a really pretty, dewy, simple look that you could wear on a day-to-day basis. And it just takes 5 minutes. Actually, it really does take 5 minutes. It's that I'm sitting here explaining and all that stuff, but it doesn't take long at all to do, and it's just really pretty. And it just gives you a little bit of pop for your day, even if you want just like a natural look. It's natural enough where it just looks pretty and not overdone. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of powder. I don't want too much because I still want to have really nice dewy skin. So I'm going to take the, I believe this is Maybelline Better Skin powder. I can never open these things. Oh, it opens to the side. I was trying to open it the other way. Oopsie. Okay, I'm going to take a Luxie brush again. And I'm just going to dab like in the middle, underneath my eyes, on top of my eyes. Places where I get overly shiny. But I don't want to put too much on, like I said, because then you're going to get rid of all the dewiness. See how my skin still looks dewy? Because eventually my little oils are going to peek through. I don't want to overdo it. All right, now I'm going to take my NYX or NYX little brow pencil that I'm obsessed with. I'm going to flip my mirror. And I'm just going to lightly fill in my brows. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm needing a little Botox right here. Okay, so here's a story about my Botox. All right, so I was always that one that was like, I never, ever want to get it done. Like never, never, never. But you know, your husband does stuff and then you start doing this kind of thing to it. And then it just gets worse throughout the years. So I had a client that came in and she had like a mommy makeover and she looked absolutely beautiful. She wasn't overdone because I don't want to look like I'm overdone. If anything, I tell him, don't completely get rid of the lines because I don't want to look like, I don't mind telling people I've had stuff done. I just don't want to look at excuse the brows, they're a mess. Anyway, so she had a mommy makeover and then I asked her, you know, what she had done because she just looked nice and refreshed. So she was going to this plastic surgeon who is pretty much conservative. He doesn't like to overdo your face or anything like that, which is what I like. I just want to look refreshed. So I went to him and can I tell you that I love him because he doesn't overdo my face. And actually, the first time I went to him, he did like my eyebrows. No, he did right here. I don't even know what it's called. He did Botox right here. He did the crow's line and then he did my lips. And let me tell you, them lips hurt like a mother. It hurts so bad. So the second time, I've only gone twice in like this lifetime. I've only had one lifetime. What am I talking about? Anyway, I've only gone twice and as you can see, it's not like I'm overly done or anything like that. So he is absolutely amazing. So if you live in Orlando and you want a conservative guy, then he is the one. I will put his information in down below because he is the one that would tell you, nope, you can't get any more done. But I never asked for more. I just know that he's told people that they can't do too much because then they start looking kind of funny. So I would definitely put his number down below. He is in Ormand in Florida. And I just like that he makes you look refreshed and not crazy. Okay, so I'm going to stop doing my brows now because, you know, this is why I don't like doing my brows while I'm filming because they take forever. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go into Physicians Formula. This little guy right here. I have not used this in like a really, really long time. The colors are gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and swatch some of them. They're so pretty and they're so shimmery. Did I do that right? My nail gets in my way. Look how pretty that is. So I didn't leave it up. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Now with this, I would definitely use a little bit of a glitter glue because you can have a little bit of fallout later in the day. But aren't these gorgeous? And I believe sometimes I find these at Ross. But I actually just picked this up at CVS. And I picked this up a while ago. And I always forget about it. But look at that. Aren't these gorgeous? So this is Physicians Formula. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer different shimmers on top of each other. You know, that's one of my favorite things to do. I'm going to use my Beauty Bakery glue. I'm going to put a little bit in the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to dab a little bit. Not too much, but enough where that shimmer is going to stick and stay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the first color. And of course, you know, I like to use my fingers. I'm sorry about the nails. I have still had no time to go get them done. So I'm just going to layer this all over my lid, but mainly focusing like on my lower lid. And then I'm just going to take the rest of that and just kind of feather that up a little bit. So I have a little bit of sparkle up there, but it's not too overwhelming. And I also just put a little bit of that glitter glue because I don't want this product or this eyeshadow just to stick in one spot. Because I actually did that the other day. I put too much and it kind of got stuck. So make sure you blend it out. I don't know if you could see that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go into the second color. And that is a little bit lighter. So I don't know if you could see it, but it's kind of like a golden color. And then the lower lid is lighter. And it's fun because it does have like little sparkles in there. All right, now again, I'm going to go into the gold. And I'm just going to put that in the outer corners of my eye. So in the daytime, you're going to have like these three beautiful shimmers, but that's actually really in right now. Like on the runways, they're using gold and glitter and shimmers. And I just think it's so beautiful, but I want to be able to wear it on a daily basis. So that's why we're just going to be nice and light. And it'll just be really pretty. Okay, now I got to turn my mirror so I make sure I didn't do anything crazy to myself. Nope. Okay, so now we're going to go into the butter. This is a butter bronzer. Oh my God, I love this scent. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead with my little Luxie brush. And I'm just going to bronze myself because we want to be bronzy and shimmery. And you know, I'm really light-handed when it comes to like bronzers. And take a little bit onto my cheeks. And this is actually the deeper one that they have now. Who is snoring down there? It's Stella. The girls wanted to be in with Mama. Every time I took them out, they kept scratching at the door. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and go into this e.l.f. And this is the Active Woman. No, I'm making stuff up again. This is e.l.f. Active, and this is, why do I try to read without these things? The Workout Ready Lip and Cheek Palette. See? Cannot see without these glasses. And I'm going to go ahead and take this little BH brush. And then I'm just going to dab into one of these little colors. It's more like an apricot color. I'm going to smile, and then I'm just going to place that on the apples of my cheeks. And it's a really pretty like terracotta color. So it's going to make you look a little bronzier, but it just has like this really nice little, you know, warmth to your face. Did I say that correctly? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning again. And I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning. It's really cool because I'm actually doing an Olympic swimmer tomorrow. So I'm very excited to meet him, but I don't know who it is yet. Look how pretty that is. So and then because I'm using a cream, it's just going to help, I always swallow wrong. It's going to help, you know, keep my skin look really pretty and dewy. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take my mascara, and I'm going to use my London Butter. I don't know if this is considered a drugstore, because when I go into Sephora, it's on the opposite side, but this is the only mascara I have right now. I have like a million of them, and I don't know where they are. They were over there, and then I started cleaning, and then I don't know where they went. So I'm just going to put a ton of mascara. And I'm actually going to stop at some point because, you know, I always complain about not having enough lashes. And this actually builds them up pretty nicely, but it still takes me a minute to build them up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop, and you guys pretend that I have really nice, long, fluffy, luxurious lashes. All right, now I'm going to take my e.l.f., and this is the Jelly Highlighter. This is like such a good highlighter. Can I tell you? It is so pretty. It looks just like the Versali, but it's cheaper. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to apply it? Okay, I can't find nothing. Okay, I'm going to try doing it with my fingers. I'm going to put a little bit in the back of my hand. Look how pretty. e.l.f. So pretty. It looks wet. But you have to work fast with this little booger because it will dry down. Like it's actually already dried down. So you have to work fast with this. So I'm going to smile and put a little bit on my cheeks. I'm going to go little by little because I don't want to have like some crazy... That's how quickly this thing dries down. Put it on my nose. Okay, or a lot. I love this stuff, but oh my god, it dries down. Like, it dries down so fast that your fingers kind of get stuck a little bit. But it is really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take my So Juicy by Colourpop because we want to have like a little pop of color. And this is a beautiful color. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it so you can see what it looks like. Really pretty color. And they are super glossy. And yes, I complain about the way they make me feel because it's that plumping effect to it. So they tingle, but I love these glosses so much I can't stop buying them. And now they are available at Ulta, at some Ultas. They're available at the Ultas here in Florida. And I like to go right on the lip line, so my lips look naturally poofy. And when you do this, do not press your lips because it actually fades the lip gloss. I think that's it. Now I'm going to spray my face. Yay, I remember to spray my face. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. I used to use the heck out of this. Ah, it's so delicious. It smells like coconut. Then I'm going to get my little fan. This is a fan my mom gave me. I keep everything my mom's giving me. Since I was little, I still have like a ton of stuff. And that's it. It's just a really simple look. I hope you could see like the eyeshadow that's nice and kind of golden. And then you have dewy skin with a little sheer pop of color. I think it's great for spring. And let me know if you would like me to continue doing these kind of videos, because I'm just going to start throwing a bunch of different looks out there and hopefully you guys will like it. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below and I'll see you again for my next one. And do not forget to subscribe. Bye.